is Sofia Coelho, and I'm going to answer some questions that Flaneuse sent me. And the first one is, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? So, I'm a visual artist and also a teacher from Lisbon, and my work lives somewhere between drawing, sensation and memory. I'm interested in the invisible and in what happens before a gesture appears on paper or just after it fades. And teaching allows me to expand the way I look at creation. It made me understand also that we all see differently, and that difference is where beauty begins. Is art an escape for you or more a form of expression? So art for me, it's not an escape. Art for me, it's a way of staying, it's a way of being. It's how I anchor myself. It's where I understand what I'm feeling before I can name it. Expression for me isn't about showing, it's about revealing just enough to let others enter the work with their own story. Have you ever felt that a piece of your work was never truly finished? What makes a work feel complete? Yes, constantly. My drawings and my work often feel like they are still breathing, still shifting, and for me a work is complete when it stops asking questions and starts holding its own silence, when I feel I can step back and if it no longer needs me. Was there someone in your past who inspired you? Maybe a friend, a teacher, or a family member? Yes, definitely. I had teachers who taught me to look slowly, to notice hesitation, tension, softness, absence. And in my family, creativity wasn't dramatic. What I mean is that it was simply allow it. That quiet permission shaped me more than I realized at the time. Do you prefer to be alone when creating your art? Yes. Usually, yes. Solitude gives me access to a certain inner temperature and frequency I cannot reach otherwise. But I also love the energy of people working silently around me, not talking, just existing. That presence can be profoundly inspiring also. Has there ever been a period in your life that gave you a new artistic perspective, a relationship, a journey? Absolutely. There were shifts, emotional ones, ruptures, encounters, moments of intensity that changed the way I draw, the way I look at my work, the way I choose a line, the way I erase it. And certain relationships especially sharpened my attention to nuance, to vulnerability, and they opened doors in my work that I didn't know that they were closed. Has there been a film, a book that recently inspired you? Did it influence your art in any way? So lately I have been drawn to works where the emotional undercurrent is stronger than the narrative. Stories that move in silence. These influences don't appear immediately or directly in my drawings and my work, but they alter my internal rhythm, and when my rhythm changes, the work follows. What is the strangest thing you have learned about painting or drawing? So, the most important thing that I learned is that the work often knows more than I do. It resists, contradicts, and surprises me. But sometimes I think I'm in control, and then a single line ruins everything and saves everything at the same time. Have you ever had an aha moment in your artistic journey? So, yes, I think it was when I realized that I didn't need to hide fragility. That is quite important for me, that my hesitations, my emotions, my intensity were not flaws in my work, but material for it. And that changed everything. Do colors, shapes or techniques you use reflect emotions or impressions from your personal life? I would say always, even when I try to be objective. My lines tend to behave like my emotions, sometimes controlled, sometimes impulsive, sometimes barely there. The work becomes a map of what I'm carrying at the moment. Do you love the process more than the result? How personal is that feeling of losing yourself? The process is where I feel most alive. It's quite important for me, the process. There is a moment when everything else dissolves. Time, noise, expectations. That moment is entirely personal, almost private. It's where I think it's where the real work happens. When creating, do you feel guided by an inner voice? I will not say that is an inner voice or a voice, but it's more like a vibration, a pull, a sense of yes, here, or no, not this. It's subtle, but I've learned to trust it. What do you think people usually feel when they look at your art? So, often people tell me they feel like a kind of quiet intensity, something slightly suspended, intimidate, almost tactile. Many say it reminds them of an emotion they can fully explain, and I like it. I want the work to open a door, but not close a meaning. Your top 3 songs. So this is quite difficult because today could be top 4 songs and tomorrow another one, and in the morning one thing, in the afternoon another one, and in the evening something completely different. But I would say today at this hour from a band called The Selva, the music The Eye of the Needle. I would say also Amon Tobin, Sordid, and something completely different, Alice Coltrane, Blue Nile, yes. Your top 3 favorite books. So this is also a very difficult question because books surround me for all my life, for my entire life. But Today I will say a Portuguese author, Ana Luísa Amaral, A Noite é Minha, Jorge Breck, As Coisas, and in third I would say Alberto, O Medo. Your top 3 favorite foods. Okay, so I will start with the simple heart of ox tomato salad with olive oil and salt, and I choose this because of the honesty and simplicity of the dish. The second one, it will be like fresh fish, simply grilled over charcoal, because I associate like a gesture of drawing a line in a paper. And the last but not the least, Portuguese soup, called caldo verde, because it's like a comfort food for me. Your top 3 favorite activities. So I enjoy a lot to do long walks or short walks. Just walk, and you don't have to know the destiny. And during those walks, I have like a sketchbook in my mind, and I'm going observing everything that surrounds me. Also, I enjoyed a lot drawing in silence or with a certain genre of music. And for the last one, I enjoyed a lot visiting exhibitions and at the same time collecting fragments of other worlds. Your top 3 favorite cities. So I would say Lisbon for like the first one, because she shaped me during long years of my life. And in second place, I would say Prague. Prague, because it's a place that marked me very, very, very deeply. I feel like its atmosphere stays under the skin. The architecture, the shadows, the feeling of walking inside of a story. And for the last one, I would say Berlin, because it feels like it's a city where everything feels possible, everything is allowed. Do you think there is money in art? Yes, there is money in art, but not in the myth. I think there is money where there is persistence, where there is community, and where there is a contest. Art is both intimate and professional, and I think the secret is to navigate both without losing your truth. What advice would you give to someone just starting out in art? I think be patient with yourself, pay attention to what moves you, and most important, not what impresses others. Experiment, destroy, begin again. Most of all, protect your curiosity, because I think it's your most valued tool.